Hey everyone, I just wanted to say that the intro for this video is going to be a little bit longer than normal. I am pretty passionate about this deck. If you would like to skip that, no problems at all. Down below is going to be different timestamps for the different matches if you would like to just click on those. But let's get into the introduction. Hey YouTube, it is King back in the arena, and here is an updated list with my Boros Feather deck in Explorer. Now, I would like to say that the deck has changed quite a bit. I've played a lot with the deck, and I feel like having the full on-in package with Feather being your top end is a little bit of a trap. I still think Feather's an amazing card, but I think relying on a 3-drop coming down and also having mana to protect it, or having mana to like cast a spell and get it back on that turn, is not the best. That means you have to have 4 mana open. So after a lot of games, I think like 20 something games, I've come down to this list, where the best cards are Anger and Strike, because they draw you a card. But you also want to have the best removal spell and Rage. But if you notice, I'm now playing 4 Luminancer and 4 Mage, because you want to have pressure on 1, pressure on 2, pressure on 3. You kind of want to have some setup with Impulse, and you kind of win all in one turn. It's kind of like Splinter Twin. If they ever tap out, you kill them. You kill them with your Angers because they have Trample. You kill them with God's Willing for protection to get through. Rage killing all their creatures. So it's kind of like, do you have an answer for this? Well, do you have an answer for this? Well, do you have an answer? You know, and just kind of continue that with Impulse and try to get a creature and get it to stick. If you can play Virtuoso with God Dwelling backup, that is an easy way to win as well, because this will get double strike, and then the turn you try to go off, you anger it, it gets trampled, double strike. Have you heard of Ember Cleave? Yeah, this card is really, really good. So this is the deck. Going to the sideboard, I haven't changed too much, but I have taken out the pay for life, get indestructible card for Virtuoso. You just always want to have this card in. You don't want to set it out. And against the removal heavy matchup, I'd rather just bring in showdowns and just keep going rather than try to stick a 2-mana threat where everyone's playing the 1 black, you know, -1/-1 or -4/-4 for a, I think it's a white creature. That'll kill your 2-drop anyway. So rather than do that, I have 4 showdowns. When you bring in showdown, you also bring in another den, because I had issues getting to that 4 mana because this deck is only playing 19 lands. So with the 20th land, your impulses, it's more likely to get to your showdowns. I am playing 1 Shadow Spear for any sort of like red deck that we're facing. It also gives trample, which is really important with a Virtuoso. You know, any sort of like aggressive deck going back and forth, that's when I bring Shadow Spear in. First copy is pretty free. It is legendary. And then Justice Strike for your big creatures. A Braid is for your food matchups, for your devil matchups when they try to like ping your stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Lantern obviously for any sort of graveyard deck. Oh, one last thing. A Braid is probably the best card against the Greasefang deck, the combo deck, because you can actually have them play the Greasefang, use the activation by tapping it, or sorry, get it back, tap to crew, and then in response to crew, kill the artifact, and then you kill them the next turn. There's a few times where I've done that, so it might not be correct to just kill the Greasefang, let them combo, kill the giant flyer that makes the angels, and then kill them with the backswing, if you're able to do that. If not, then even the Brave can just kill the Greasefang, and then you're back to square one. So this is the deck list. The reason for the change, I just want to throw it out there, was because I kept losing to control decks, because I felt like I was just playing my threats, they were dying, and I was losing. So I wanted to get impulses in here, and after that I saw a pretty good increase in win game percentage. Also 1 cave over the 3rd planes just as an additional threat, but you do need a lot of white, so that's why it's caves. But okay, that is enough rambling on. I'm just really passionate about this deck. I think it's really good, and I'm really excited for it. Oh, I did cut 1 feather. But okay, that's the last thing. I'll see you in the matches. Yeah, let's go. worse. Better than the 7, or better than the 6, probably worse than the 7. Nothing like mulliganing to 5 and then actually mulliganing to 4. Nothing quite like it. I'll take a reckless impulse off the top. It's interesting. Hey, I know you. Sure, let's go pro green. Double God's Willing? Go back to back God's Willing? It's probably good enough. I can with power 2 or less. So it's not going to give it power enough to block. So we're going to do this, take 5. I probably could have attacked with Feather actually, and they'd be dead like next turn. So we block here. Pro green, and then they're just dead. It's gonna gain 2. Huh, that was interesting. Okay, so we're versing the green-black rock deck. So... Go to me on the draw. Urge is good. I can use from the graveyard if they thought sees it. Rage is fine. I mean, all my cards are pretty good. I think I'm going to cut 1 Luminancer, 1 Mage, play 2 Showdown, and that might be it. Yeah, and keep this. Elf on 1. I feel like my elf on 1. Isn't it such a pretty elf? So we can rage once here. Question is, do we rage again? Or the question is, do we rage at all and we just play you? Gonna attack. Kind of think we wait a turn. Deal with the threats instead of deal with the mana. Okay, so he has company. We've got 2 rages. Probably gonna discard the other Virtuoso here. Yeah. Could Courage again. Only have 1 rage up. Probably fine. They do have a lot of cards that can kill my Virtuoso. Quite a lot. Let's see if they have it here. He wants to play creature so he gets a counter. Okay, let's see if there's a shock. Yeah. Easily have another shock here. I think the way that our hand's structured, I think we just have to kind of play into this. Just concede if they got a shock. Wait, actually, we can play around that. What am I thinking? Sweet. So this is gonna have -2 counters on it. So it's gonna die next turn anyway. Okay. Red. So we're gonna Luminancer, kill this mage. Just do it right now. Yeah, we're pretty far behind here. We don't have any showdowns in the main deck. But that's pretty much how we do this matchup post board. Is we are the control deck. We just bring in a lot of removal, and we sideboard out of our try to kill them quick package. Got nothing. Guess we can fake like we have something. Well, he shocked me, so I think he thinks we have something. Which is good for us. Oh my gosh, we drew it. That's insane. So here, don't have great attacks, so we're just going to attack with the feather. Actually, I don't think we attack at all. We'll just end turn. Keeping up a rage. I can't believe we do the rage there. Lava Runner? Sure. It's Stonewalled by our Luminancers. No, I did the thing again. You need to put it like right here. Fine, just normal draw here. Great draw in anger. So we're gonna anger. Gonna rage. We don't have another red, but I think we still rage. I think we're pretty set for next turn, so I don't think we do anything there. They're so positive that we have a protection spell that is going for our face. That's kind of great. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna have to rage here. Wow! I can't believe that they got that. Okay, anyway, it's fine. So we bring in all of our removal, which is like 1,000,000, bring in our showdowns. We're literally just control attack, bring in Shadow Spear. And then I think we bring in Den as well. Okay, Luminancers being cut. Anger's sorcery speed is not the greatest. So Rage is good, Mage is good. Arcanist is good, Feather is good. Impulse, Courage. I don't like ever cutting those. We can't really cut any more creatures. Actually, you know what? These are pretty fragile. I don't like you more. I still took up 4 cards. Cut a Courage. Maybe cut like some number of Defiant Strikes. Oh, this one, like, why do I have Feather? I guess for Rages. I'm gonna cut a God's Willing. Yeah, I think this is fine. Kill everything. Draw the cards. They respected protection spell for so long and they still won, so I respect them. Yeah, we can keep this one. Might throw back a Virtuoso. Although it does take a hit from a removal spell. It's either Impulse or Virtuoso, and because we're a control deck, I'm kind of leaning toward Virtuoso, so that's what I'm going to do. Advantage. We're just going to Impulse on 2. Divine Strike's not the best, but if they play a creature here, which is likely... Could strike it on our turn. The advantage comes untapped, so we can play Feather. It's rough. Looks like they got the red cap. Got the second land. Is this still a pass with Bone Crusher Giant up? They do that, we're just going to Impulse. Rolling Vortex against me. Who do they think they are? I can play this next turn. I think I want to get a 2-drop down here. Kind of leaning toward Arcanist so I can Rage. Do it. Rolling Vortex number 2. I can't believe they brought in Vortex against me. Like, it's probably fine. But, like, I'm paying the mana, so, like, the second one will never work, right?
Listen, pal, I'm with the Gatewatch.
So you can skewer the Arcanist, because it'll hit me.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Or left stage. Yeah, skewer next turn. Okay, there's a showdown. I kind of think we just slam that. This does not hit Planeswalkers. I have no way to buff my dude up. Yeah, showdown. Which means I probably should have done this first. You know what? I'm not going to, I'm gonna force him to skewer this.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
I'm not gonna like this mono red, like, burn. What else you got? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, whenever I cast a spell, we don't have any, so I can play Mage and then play Showdown. I assume they'll shock the Mage. They will. Just 4 lands. That is what everybody needs. Just 4 lands. Should just be giant. Make it huge.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Gonna have to eventually win. Okay. So I think I start with Arcanist. And then I go Virtuoso. Then I go Mage. This way I can respond. Cool. I'm gonna get this out of bolt range. No. Why was that Shadow Spear? Oh my gosh. Okay, well my only way to victory is to kill them like next turn. Why Shadow Spear? So rude.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
I probably am just dead. I guess it didn't matter that it was Shadow Spear. Who knows? Maybe that's a bad matchup, but it feels fine. I just feel like the draw was really awkward and weird. They didn't have creatures. We didn't have creatures. Okay, we'll play first. Yorion usually means control. Rages are basically mulligans. Better. They do have the 1-mana answer to this. It'll be bad. I think we keep this though. Throw back Rage. Do they also have a million one-landers? Be kind of funny. I would say I deserve this, but like, come on. This exiles, which is important.
Are bound, I have just the trick for this.
I cannot pro colorless with this, which is a little sad. I can kill it though.
You could use some training.
I'll take a land for 500. What you doing? You have to play now. You can't play on the other turn. Why would you not just pass? I'm so confused. We're just looking for land, so we're just gonna do this now. Look, lands. He probably has the combo this turn.
Guards, to me.
Looks like it. Yeah. Okay, so against the control deck, we want to be as fast as possible, while also having their board clear. I like Braids in this matchup for that purpose. Okay, 9 cards gonna take out. Impulse is good. Showdown good. I think Rage is bad because it only kills creatures. This also kills artifacts. Five cards. I guess when I'm on the draw, probably Showdown's not as good, so I'll do 3. It's tough. Maybe I don't do any of Braids when I'm on the play and I try to kill them. Got 1, 2, 3 with threats. Probably taking my Virtuoso. We got Feather. Not gonna attack this turn. Already showed the message last turn. Okay. So if I anger, I only can do 1 anger. I think we impulse looking for a land. Found 1. And now we anger and Divine Strike. Attack for a number. Looks like a kill spell to me. What variety? Are you wrathing? That's interesting. Didn't really consider that as an option. We can feather. and Anger Impulse, so let's do that. So Anger here. Then Anger again. A Flashback Impulse. Okay. You could say we got some cards. Interesting. I think we might do this on white to start off with. No, we're not going to be killing him this turn. Let's start with Virtuoso. Keep up God's Willing throughout combat, probably. Luckless Impulse, looking for a land. This is the way I can discard Impulse and cast it off the Arcanist. Okay, 2 God's Willings, fine. We're gonna Anger on the Arcanist, keeping up God's Willing. And we can flash back the Impulse. Here's a land. Let's put it on white, probably. Let's go to combat attack, see what happens. Got a Defiant Strike up. Shark for 1. I don't have a way to beat this Agent Treachery except for I can protect whatever he targets. So this is fine. Yeah, I'm fine with going to blocks here. Okay, so he's chumping. I think we just allow this. Yeah, I think we just allow this. And here we just... Can I play the den? No. We would just say go. What am I discarding? Probably... Arcanist... Anger. Transmorgify. I should have probably cast that that God's Willing that got exiled. Now it's gone. I only have 1 God's Willing. I think that's all I'll need though. He's only got 1 more spell and he's gonna lose. Second land doesn't do anything. Emperor doesn't do anything.
Finally, I'm home.
Yeah, we're going to game 3 here. Rid of Luminancer. Okay, cast Anger on you. Rid of Feather. Cast Anger on you. Arcanist. Okay, going to game 3. Now for game 3, do I bring in any sort of removal? Do I just God's Willing protect against what he targets? I'm not tempted to do that. If I only have 3, if I'm only bringing in 3 showdowns though, do I only ever have 3? I think this is like right where I want to be. I could minus like a courage to bring in another showdown. That's probably about it. It's fine. Got a feather, anger, impulse. All depending on what they do. Or we'll, yep. So we got a feather. Good combo here. He has a 2 mana way to put a creature in it. Yeah, okay, 0. Sweet. Decisions. March for 3. I'm gonna shock this in. I'm gonna feather and anger. Showdown's pretty nice. I think they're too scared to die, and then just need to like do their combo. Fable, okay. Kind of makes me wish I had some removal still. It's all good. Could Virtuoso again. I'm gonna do that. Do I impulse? Do I anger? Do I showdown? I don't think I showdown. I think I do God's Willing. So let's start with anger then. Ugh. Maybe we are showdowning next turn. I think I'm going to play this other Virtuoso. So... Fine Strike's pretty good. Guard a card. It's probably just Impulse, so I already got another one. Blue. God's Milling is exactly what I want to see. So I could leave up this God's Willing. Oh, this is tough. Or play another Virtuoso. I think I have to bank on this one Virtuoso, like carrying me all the way. So I think we say go. I don't really want to tap out again. Could try to steal it. I have a God's Willing on top. And then I think I kill him with a backswing. Maybe. Depends what I draw. Shocking is scary. Narset is fine. I'm going to Defiant Strike on their turn. That's also totally fine. I think they already played a land, right? No combo this turn. Omen. I can respond some under Defiant Strike. Then get rid of this Virtuoso. What? What? Oh, Connive, and that was also draw. Sure, sure, sure. I only needed to draw one. Think they're dead. Think they're dead. Not sure how many times I need to target, but it's not that many. Okay, I can't discard those. Sadly. And they don't do anything for me. So, let's see if I get there. We're gonna go red. Oh, I can't draw another card. No! Oh, no. Wait. I can still cast the Virtuoso, though. I can still cast Mage and Virtuoso. So discard Showdown. Pro red. I want you. Yeah, good game. I can cast Mage. So, why do I not get the counter anymore? Does it say from my hand? I should be still getting the counter, right? Yeah. What? No! Pro red? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. I can't target anymore because of the showdown. Is red. Ugh.
Meditate and prepare.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
You're done.
You're done. This is all fine. Pro blue. I can't draw another card because Narset's still in the fucking... Oh, sorry. So mad. If he's sacrificing her, I think we win. No, he's at 1. I think he misblocked. I'm so salty about the 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 enchantment being red as the ability, not being able to target my double striker. I just blew it there, but we won it. We got it. I apologize for any curse words. Boy. Okay, so here we are for the deck tech. I just want to say the deck really performed really well. Even the games that it lost, it was super, super close. I'm not sure on the exact configuration. A few cards I'm not really happy with. I used Shadow Spear. I kind of wanted a card that would help against the red burn matchup. We ended up losing to it. It was close. I think you need to be a little more proactive. I think I have to do Mage Luminancers, actually get on the board as well as try to deal with their stuff at the same time. I think I overboarded. I did like a million of braids, Justice Strikes, Showdowns, and I just felt like I kind of lost in the sauce, kind of lost who I was. And I think of that matchup. I think you do bring the Showdowns in. I do think you probably might even bring the Abrades in, but they do play Chandra. They will kill you eventually, and Shadow Spear does not help with that as much as I want it to. So, if we're gonna bring in a card against mono red, I'm kind of leaning toward Sun's Nemesis as maybe the one of, or the Wandering Emperor. Yeah, I'm not positive on which one would be better. As of now, I'm kind of leaning toward the Emperor just because of the flash aspect, being able to pass the turn and then pop that. It's probably even an okay card to bring up against control as well. But this is where the deck is currently. I'm happy with it. I'm content with it. I definitely feel like it's a very good deck. Super underrated. No one's playing it, but it wins a lot of games and it has play against everything. Still going to play with the deck. I really enjoy the way that it plays, how you have to kind of like figure out it's a puzzle. But then there's also games where you just kill your opponent on like turn 3 when they tap out and you have, Virtuoso or even Luminancer. Luminancer can do some serious damage on turn 3. If you're casting these angers, they stack up and suddenly you're attacking for like 12 damage with a 0-1 Luminancer. It's really, really awesome. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the playthrough, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm kind of stuck on this deck. I kind of go to a deck and I kind of tune it a few more times, and then switch to a different deck. Currently, this is kind of my go-to. I really enjoy it quite a bit. It kind of fits my play style, but yeah, if you would like to follow me on Twitch, I do also stream on there, and I also have a Twitter. Everything's going to be linked down below in my link tree. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. As always, take care.